Pac is back, ghost chomping at his feet. Pac's our hero, Pac just can't be beat, yeah!
Black and yellow, Pac extreme, he's a chowing down machine. Yup, monster, ghouls, and only one can stop him. Pac-Man rules!
The Pac is back, ghost chomping at his feet. Pac's our hero, and Pac just can't be beat. The Pac is back!
Carl and Damon here from games, Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and as they made what into a TV series. Double figures! Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, Episode 10, Mission ImPacable, written by Jim Magon. It's a food one once again, and Pac wants to eat everything as per usual, much to his friends' annoyance. Pac ends up eating all the food at a party, so he decides he needs better self-control. Tied to this, Dr. Buttocks has invented a microchip that can be used to control whoever it sticks to, showcasing it to Brrraains by using it on Butler. Dr. Buttocks wants to use it to control Pac-Man and reveals a plan to send a ghost to stick the microchip to the yellow one. Butler is the ghost chosen, much to his dismay. So, it's one of those Dr. Buttocks plans that seems like a great idea, and then when it fails, will never get mentioned again.
Yep, it's been another one of those episodes.
Indeed. Pac is trying to learn self-control and struggling, so he goes to see Sir Comforts about it. Pac asks for his help, and Sir C suggests that it's all in his head, and next time he wants to eat, just say no. This new mantra comes at a bad time for Brrraains, as Pac runs into Butler and gets ready to eat him. Instead of eating him, though, Pac uses his new self-control ability and sends Butler away. Hold on a fucking moment. What are we doing here? So, the ghosts are food? I thought early on, when he ate ghosts, it kind of made him sick. Hence why he spat the eyes out. It never implied that they were nutritious and he enjoyed eating them. Here, it's implied that he kind of wants to eat them and he's tempted to eat them, and it's an issue for him. Like, what are we doing here? Are the ghosts like food for him now?
Well, it's sort of like that they've, because I'm pretty sure in an earlier episode that was explained. But to me, it feels like they've already decided to backtrack on what they've done, because, as you said, he was spitting them out. It was never eating them. Yeah.
That was literally what, like, I remember seeing this sort of scene where he was like, oh, this doesn't taste very good and stuff like that. Like, it wasn't food. So the idea of him being tempted to eat Butler is really, really weird. And this kind of continues. I mean, I'm already kind of switched off, if I'm honest, because I don't really like the Pac wants to eat everything thing they do,
Yep.
So, furious about this, Brrraains confronts Butler and ends up forcing the ghost into Pac's mouth. The microchip is now inside Pac, and Brrraains has control. I couldn't help it, Damon. I couldn't help it. I was a bit like, does Pac-Man poop? Right? I mean, he's technically running around naked, so I guess if he had a butthole, we'd see it.
Well, yeah, true.
They use it to mess around with Pac in front of his friends, who are stunned to see him deny his urge to eat, all while Buttocks and Brrraains argue over who gets to control Pac. So you can see what's going on here already, how it's going to fail. Dr. Buttocks and Brrraains are constantly bickering over who gets to control him. You kind of see what's going to happen.
Yep.
This fight gets the attention of Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde, who discover the plot. They are amused by what is happening to Pac, but know they have to warn him to head off. As Pac continues to be controlled, his friends, thinking his behavior is all about his denial of food, Brrraains' plot goes bigger as Dr. Buttocks suggests they destroy the Tree of Life. The only problem is they don't know where it is, so have to wait for Pac to go back to himself, then take control and destroy it. Oh, this was too complicated. What are we doing?
It's, I mean, for episode 10, it is way too much information this episode, and it's just one of those episodes again.
I just don't understand why we just didn't stick to, they want to humiliate Pac and make him do stupid things, or make him upset and anger townspeople, upset the mayor, become an outcast, all that kind of stuff. Instead, it's like plot about destroying the Tree of Life, but then we don't know where it is, so we've got to allow Pac to become back to himself. And also, like, that Pac doesn't really understand. Like, he's not like, I'm being controlled. He's just like, oh, this is all weird.
Yeah.
So, back in control of his own body, the good ghosts arrive and reveal to Pac what is happening. They also reveal that he can see out of his own eyes, but not hear. So sorry, the villains, Brrraains and Dr. Buttocks, can see out of his eyes, but can't hear what's being said. So Pac and the Ghost have to be careful. I'm like, what is going on with this episode?
It sounds like a rip-off of Inner Space.
Yeah, Inner Space is good.
Well, yeah, exactly.
He needs a berry, but as he goes to eat one, Cilly and Spyro see him and intervene, thinking they're saving him from eating. He tries to tell him, but it's too late as Brrraains takes back control and forces Pac to destroy the berries. So now he will have to go to the Tree of Life. Realizing that Pac is telling the truth, the others come up with a plan that involves waiting until night, blindfolding Pac, and heading into the netherworld to get the remote. So their thinking is, well, if Pac can't see, Brrraains won't see that we're heading into the netherworld to get the remote. I get the thinking. Maybe don't bring Pac with you. Just don't bring him with you then, right? Because if he's being controlled, he's not going to be any use to you anyway. And if he can't see, he's still no use to you.
Yep, exactly.
Anyway, Brrraains thinks Pac's asleep, so he goes to sleep too. Unfortunately, trying to sneak into the throne room results in Pac waking Brrraains up. He tries attacking Pac with Fluffy, but his friends tie Fluffy to a bungee cord. Pac ends up burping at the chip, it lands on Brrraains, and then Butler gets the remote. And guess how the episode ends? With Butler getting his own back on Brrraains. Yeah, that's it. It certainly ends abruptly.
Yeah, just another disappointing episode. An episode again with potential, but they didn't use it.
I just think it's overtly complex. What is a very simple I'm being controlled, basically mind control style episode. And they overcomplicate it, first with Brrraains' plan, but then with the idea of what they need to do to fix things. I don't know. This is the sort of stuff I don't really care for watching. It ends up being very easy to write notes about because most of it's me just going, oh yeah, this happens, that happens, and that happens. And there's just nothing exciting, nothing memorable. We've had a few memorable episodes up to this point. It's just disappointing to hit episode 10 and kind of just go, oh, well, that's it.
And the ending was so rushed too.
Yep, it really does just end. It really does just end. Okay, that's episode 10 of Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, Mission ImPacable. You got any thoughts? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at GBHBL. Just search for GBHBL and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.